palliative care and dying, but wants to die at home. And the monies that are raised for the Wendy Bear go to those families to help pay those expenses so their family member can be with them. But we're selling them tonight. They're $20. If you're not here, you're watching TV, you can go on coloncancer.org, Canada.org, yep. And you can order one. So.
And what a great message indeed to really have somebody who's in palliative care. Anybody who's visited anyone in the hospital in that situation knows that coming home is it's really the greatest gift you can give to somebody who doesn't really have a lot of hope left.
Well, I think most people obviously are going through a very emotional and difficult time, and I know in our case, and actually Megan and Ashley are here with me at the game tonight, but Wendy made it home the last 24 hours to be at home, and she died in our home, and that was very comforting to her and our family.
We were talking just before we came back on camera, and you want to get tested. People are afraid of the colonoscopies. My mother, at age 52, had a colonoscopy done when it wasn't very common for people to have this done. This is 18 years ago. And the doctor said had she been 6 months later, there would have been nothing they could have done for her. Instead, they took out a foot of her colon. She had colon cancer. And she's 70 now. And she's been cancer-free since that operation.
Well, that's the whole thing. When Wendy was diagnosed with colon cancer, neither of us knew anything about it, but we found out quite quickly it's the number 2 killer of cancers in both men and women, yet it's 90% preventable with early detection. Mm-hmm. So had Wendy known about it and had maybe a colonoscopy a year or two before, she'd still be here today. So we're trying to get the message out there to everybody to take the test, and you'll find out. And if there's a polyp there, they get it in time. If your colon is clean, you don't have to go back for another 5 years. But if there's an issue or a problem, you can deal with it. And
right away.
Like your mom, yeah. You'll be around a lot longer. So that's what the message is here for tonight.
It doesn't hurt. No. You're asleep. You don't remember it. You know, people get over the stigma of it because really it can save your life.
Well, and if you think about it, going through surgery like your mom did or chemotherapy and all those other things, you can avoid all that by having a colonoscopy. And 21,500 Canadians are going to be diagnosed with colon cancer this year. If they get screened early, maybe that number would drop significantly. And 50% of those 21,500 will pass away because of it. So we're here to
bring that number down and take care of those who are dealing with colon cancer now. Go to coloncancercanada.org and get your Wendy Bear if you're watching at home. If you're watching us throughout the .ca, it's coloncancercanada.ca, I'm being told. Thank you, Jamie. If you're in the building, please stop by, grab a Wendy Bear. They're $20, and you can really help out. Mr. Sittler, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
we really
do
appreciate it. I'm going to go get my Wendy Bear, and my colonoscopy is booked, I will have you know. Yes, I'm a little nervous, but I think it's going to be okay.
You'll be fine.
I'm sure I will. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll be back with much more on Molson Canadian Leaf Nation pregame show presented by Tim Hortons. We are counting down to tonight's game. We'll get back to talking hockey right after this. The Washington Capitals taking on your Toronto Maple Leafs, and we will be gabbing with Gabby right after this.